Hi everyone, Caroline here. Today I just want to show you how I've made these pressure tools, and they're useful when you're stamping and you want to get some pressure on your stamp rather than having to press in with your fingers. And they're called a pressure tool. You can buy them on online on eBay and Amazon and crafting. A lot of crafting sites have them. But I'm using up some bit of recycling here. I'm using up a Yankee candle lid. Now there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube for this, so I do not claim to have done this first. I'm just showing how I've done it, but feel free to have a look on YouTube at all the other. I think some of them call them Chucky tools, and you have to have a look on YouTube, but there are some good tutorials on there. So I'm just going to do a quick version of it and what I've done. As you can see, I've glittered inside, and this is a felt pad. Now the felt pads for the bottom, I got mine off Amazon, and I got it on a sheet form like this, and I just cut it out with a die, a circle die, and I just needed to use my craft knife just to free it a little bit, because obviously it is quite thick, so I was surprised it would actually go through the die machine. And you need to cut out a piece of card as well, because that will go on the bottom of your felt like that, and I'll show you how that's used. Right, first of all, this says Village Candle, there's Yankee Candle. A while ago I used to make a lot of candles for family and friends, and obviously the lids never got used. I just gave them as they were, and a lot of people donated jars to me that they'd had Yankee candles, and rather than throw them out, they gave me all the jars, which I cleaned up and used. So anyway, you just take this plastic end off here. Get that off. My others came off very easily, but that's always the case, isn't it? Don't think that'll... that's better. Get my knife under it. There we are. And just throw that off. And like I say, make sure it's nice and clean, so that when it is done you can see your glitter through. You can also fill with sprinkles and beads and anything else you can think of. Now I use Mod Podge. I used to do wine glasses, glittered wine glasses, and this dries clear, and it's really good for this sort of project with glitter. So all I did was I got my Mod Podge and I painted inside, making sure I got every bit of glass, that there was none showing through just without any glue on it, otherwise you get patches. Avoid the top area. So that's pretty well coated. That's over there. And then I get you can use any glitter. This is a Dovecraft one. And I put the whole jar in, and then I just tilted it and went round the edge like that. Pat it round so it sticks. Now that will be left overnight to dry, and because it does need overnight to dry. Then when it's dried, you coat it again with Mod Podge and redo your glitter again, so that you do need 2 coats of it to get a nice coating on it, so that it shows through glittery. I'll just pop these away. Just put this glitter away. It really is as easy as that. And uses up those lids. Ask all your friends if they've got any spare. If you've not got one, do ask your friends. And this is glued to this side. If you take off they're all self-adhesive. These felt pads are self-adhesive, so they have this on there. So you just stick that on, and that's ready then for when that's dry. Excuse me. And you're going to need a glue that will stick to glass. Ordinary glue will not work, it will just lift. So you do need a proper glue that will stick to glass. I'm using E6000, and it can be used for a multitude of things, but it is good. And what you do is you glue around the edge, just the edge of the base, very little on the edge of the base. You don't need a lot. And please wear rubber gloves or plastic gloves if you've got them, to avoid glue getting on your hands. Then when the glue's on, you just place your pad on top and hold it for a moment, and it will adhere. And then again, leave overnight. So you need to recoat, then do your lid with your glue, and then pop that on like that and leave overnight. I put a bit of a weight on to help it stick, and that worked fine. Now I'll just show you how they work. This stamp I'm using is the Together Again stamp, from the Stamping Together Festival, which is on again on the 2nd of April. If you want to go onto the How to Craft Network website, you can get tickets. So it's a fabulous festival. You can get loads of bargains there and some amazing stuff. And there's demonstrations on, so it is worth going. Okay, so I'll just stamp this up. Now at this point you will be pressing down with your hands. Now all you have to do is just rub around like that, and that gives the pressure. Just give it a little bit of pressure, but it's less with your fingers and more with that. There you have it. I'll stamp again, get a better image. But my ink pad's running out a little bit now, getting a bit dry. Needs re-inking. This makes it so easy. And there you have it. It's good, isn't it? It's brilliant. So, those are the ones I've made so far. I have done another one, but it's drying at the moment, and I've put silver beads in that. And I'll show a picture when it's done on the Crafty Army with Carley Facebook group. Come and join us for lots of good ideas and demonstrations, etc. on there, and it's a lovely community. Hope that's been of some help, and you'll be able to make one of your own. Thanks for watching. Bye.